Alright, so we're gonna be talking about that time I took the whole motherfucking 19 inches. Just kidding, guys, but I saved this replay from ranked a few weeks ago because I remember the Venom we played against was absolutely sick, and I told myself, like, I gotta watch this replay to take my Venom gameplay up a notch and learn how to play. So I don't know if this guy was, I'm assuming he was smurfing because he wasn't actually Lord, but you can just tell from the stat screen. I was the Ultra on the other team. This was like the week Ultron got out. I know I got rolled, but we're not here to focus on my performance. We're here to focus on the 19 inches. This guy, 42 kills and 26 final blows. So we're gonna hop into a replay today and analyze the way this guy played and how he just carried and did so well on Venom, so we can use that in our games as we try to learn Venom ourselves. All right, so I don't know what to expect watching this POV, but look at that. You can just tell by this guy's movement, he's played a lot. So initially, all right, so I'm gonna just pause here to show you what this guy's actually doing. So basically, what this Venom is literally doing right now, he ran straight to the point, somehow got all the way straight here. I don't even know, was that like a weird tech or something? His swing was perfect. He literally swung straight here, and he doesn't actually engage in us. And I do this a lot with Captain America. I dive into the back line and I just distract. I don't actually commit because I don't want to die or get injured. My whole plan is to take my attention away. So as you can tell, this Venom here, he's just crawling on the walls, waiting for his teammates. Because the mistake a lot of new Venoms make is they'll dive and then they'll just die instantly, or they'll have to go back and get healing by the time the team gets there. But he dove in and he's actually just wasting a ton of our time. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 people are looking at him. Only one cloak, poor cloak. All right, see what we lost now. The tank pulled back. But this is the issue because we only had one tank. And all we have here is just poor little cloak holding the choke. So the whole team is free to just waltz up in here already from the get-go just because of this Venom's positioning. But anyways, I just wanted to comment on that. So let's go back to his POV here and just see what he does. So he's not overcommitting. He is just running on the walls. He's just trying to distract us. He's soaking up with the shields. He turns back, sees where his team's at, and he actually swings out of there. Just stalled a little time. He didn't do anything crazy yet. Kind of just picking his moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this dude's a smurf. If you're watching 19 inches, tell me what your main account is. Because he wasn't even Lord or anything, didn't have any of the unlocks, and it was a pretty new account. Gets to pick on the cloak there. And all in all, basically, since that first engage, our team has kind of just been scrambling, and he's just going ham on everything. He's even hitting shots on flyers. Yeah, this guy's put a lot of time into perfecting his swings. Like, I know the basics of Venom, but when you get... Oh my god. This dude's already got 4 final KOs already. That's insane. So yeah, going straight in, pressuring us before we can even get back to defend the point. Going all in on Adam. Really, he's not even missing a lot of his shots. Like, Venom has one of the harder auto attacks to land all your shots with, but he's landing them quite consistently. Get slow, just get straight out of there. So the poor playstyle with Venom is you swing in, dive, take damage until you need to pop your overshield, and then you dive out. Bonus, if you can wall crawl or wall run, you can dive in that way, and then that way you can save your overshield. So he goes in, gets a huge ult on our team, 2 kills off the bat. He hasn't even popped his overshield yet. And you can see this guy is just super aggressive. And he's really good at just getting away with shit. Oh my god, dude, he was just rolling through us. Like, I know it looks like we're just a bot lobby, but this Venom was creating so much chaos that the rest of the team just basically just rolled through us. Playing close with the payload, moving the point. And the thing that I found most interesting about this guy is that he was really good at doing all of his wall crawls and wall runnings. Like, look at this shit! He's literally just trying to take our attention away and waiting for his moment to actually engage. Holds there for a second. Drops in. We have soul bond. He's not gonna get much done. Swings out. Back to wall running. Dives in. And he doesn't really seem to be specifically prioritizing anybody specifically, but he is just working on being a menace. Going for Rocket's BRB. The smart thing to do in the situation. He's losing some teammates, so he decides to just dip out of there. But yeah, he's really good at his swings. Also, one thing with Venom, like, I mess up my swings way too much. He's one of the tanks I still haven't put a lot of time into yet. My Venom's way better than my Hulk, but this is the shit. Like, I can do that on Rocket, But every time I play Venom, it's just so weird because he starts in a crawl and you have to switch to the run. I don't know why that always trips me up. But dives in. Oh, does an auto attack melee cancel to finish out the Atom. All right, we'll rewatch that. That was kind of sick. Holy shit. And literally, it just feels like as the player on the opposite team playing against this, it felt like we just could not contest him because we would just be falling apart. And the thing is, like, it's not just one Venom. It's Venom, Spider-Man, Groot, and then they also have triple support on top of that. Like, trust me, nothing was literally dying on this team. I actually went Wolverine. I barely ever play Wolverine, but I was like, this Venom is destroying us. I gotta go and try and do something. I don't think I did very well this game. But anyways, let's go back to see him destroying Atom. And honestly, this gameplay is really fast-paced. We might have to slow it down for some of these scenes. Okay, so we'll slow it down real quick. Maybe it's too slow? Wait. Did you already kill Adam? Oh, you already killed Adam. Alright, there we go. Let's play at regular speed. Then we'll slow down when he engages. Alright, so he gets his tendrils off. Looks like he wanted to go for the cloak first, but decides to go for Adam. Yeah, he's literally getting 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an attack. Oh my god, he hit every single shot too. That's insane. Like, if you can hit all of your shots with Venom, that's a lot of damage. And also crits if you get headshots. So he's not only really accurate with his headshots, his mobility moving around the map with this character is crazy. Yeah, so let's keep watching. Emma choking him, really not gonna do much. He even crawls off the payload just to get high enough to use his dash. So the thing is, with his little F ability where he dashes, you don't have to be too far up the ground. You only have to be a couple meters off the ground. So he literally just crawled up here, got up high enough just to dash in again. That's like some micro Venom transaction shit. Only Venom mains are gonna be doing that. Saves his swing. Heads back to spawn. He needs some healing. He's healed up already. Now he's gonna go back to being a menace. Wall crawls. Uses the wall crawl to dive in, so he saves his swing to get out. And he's literally just being a menace. Mixing him auto attacks at the end of his primary fire is kind of wild. We're all soulbound, he dives in. He's got his ult ready. He uses his overshield. I think he's gonna ult after that. Alright, so what happened here? This is a chaotic ass team fight. So basically, he kind of just sustains and just really doesn't die. He uses overshield first, then he uses ult. He's got his overshield back again. I tried to do some shit with Wolverine. Really, nothing happens. Jeff saves him, swallows me. He's already swinging and diving back in. Doesn't even need to finish the swing animation. He just goes straight in once he gets a moment. All right, let me bird's eye view this real quick. I just want to show from like a whole perspective how disruptive this Venom is from just like every player's point of view real quick. So I think we'll go back to right before he does like this ult. All right, scratch that. We're just gonna carry on with the replay. I tried to get the bird's eye view of it, but literally it didn't come out good, trust me. But as you can see, man, literally he's not really doing anything crazy. His mechanics are just really good. He's really good at using his mobility to climb up walls so he can use his diving strike. He's also really good at saving his swing, and he's also really accurate with his swings on top of it. So I've noticed he times to get to high ground and use his diving strike that way instead of swinging to dive in. I think your average Venom's always going to swing and then diving strike, like bread and butter, but he climbs a lot and saves his diving strike a lot. Kind of reminds me of Captain America a little bit, because when you start off Captain America, you're usually using one of your abilities to engage and then your other one to escape. But when you get to high enough of a level, you start to actually just run and jump in and save both of your abilities for either follow-ups or to re-engage, or to just make a really good escape. Which 9 times out of 10, that's what you really need when you get to like Grandmaster and above. Oh, was that a bunny hop tech? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's replay this real quick. Did he just bunny hop? I did not know you could do that with Venom. All right, look what he just did here. All right. I'm I'm gonna play this in slow motion. It's kind of hard to keep up with. So he swings. He's about to land, and then he... Look at the extra momentum and distance he got. I did not know you could get that with Venom. What? What? Oh my, one more time. That was crazy. Did anybody else know you could get this kind of distance with Venom? I know Hulk has like a bunny hop when he's like swinging, but this is fucking insane. Look at how far he's going. Oh my God. And he's keeping up his momentum. Oh. Yeah, I think the way you do that is if you have Z, the jump button on your mouse scroll wheel and just scroll down. That's how the Hulks do their bunny hops, because they'll jump and then they'll jump again and kind of keep that momentum. That was basically what Hulk does, but I had no idea Venom could bunny hop like that. What the hell? That's fucking cool. Let's keep going. Is he gonna bunny hop again? He does. He does that every time. Okay. Jumps on the payload, and you see, he used a diving strike without actually having to swing. Ulting for the extra overshield. And he's just basically just not dying. He's just harassing, staying alive, getting healed up, crawling, getting high ground, going back in on the Moon Knight, and ultimately just being an absolute menace, even mixing in melee cancels with his auto attacks. Jeff ulting. Not sure what he's actually doing there. He's trying to outlive the rocket beacon, I guess. Gets really low, gets out just in time. Like, this guy does not miss with his swings. That was like a swing and overshield at the exact same time. Heals up, comes back in. Oh no, did I switch to go to Captain America? I did. I had to pull out the big guns, guys. Oh, I just fucking died. It's okay, this ain't about me. We're learning Venom. So basically the core loop of Venom is pretty simple. It's get to high ground, either by a swing or climbing, diving strike in, use your tendrils to slow them, and they also do burst damage, and then get away with as many auto attacks as you can before you need to swing out of there. And you just rinse and repeat. Does mix in the occasional auto attack cancel with the melee, which I find really interesting. I really don't see Venoms doing that often, unless it's just like a strange shield or something like that. So now what you're seeing is what Venom can really do when you're just never missing your shots, man. Hey look, TexanShield, I know that guy. But that bunny hop tech, that was gold. I had no idea Venom could do that. Also, I do think a bit of it is just like massive team diff here. I noticed my team was definitely scrambling, dealing with Venom and Spider-Man. But still, at the end of this day, like, this Venom's gameplay is solid. And this is why I saved this replay. Let's get to the next game. All right, so now we're into game 2 and they're playing defense. And literally, this is the first thing this guy does. He gets to the high ground. He stays in position because he wants to dive us and he wants to stall as much time as possible. This guy doesn't care. He's going to stall us literally at spawn. Which is something you can do with dive characters like Venom, Hulk, Captain America. You just got to be really careful, because if you die there, then that's really bad for your team. But notice, he's not even with this team. He's literally just here, and he's going to be a menace, and he's literally going to stalk us. So let's see how this goes real quick. Yeah, so he's literally just trying to stay up, out of line of sight. Who's going to walk through this corner and look up? We all walk by. Even Spider-Man's up here. Oh my God. So now he's going in. Go back to Venom's POV. Oh, look, we already lost someone. And literally just distracting and monopolizing time. Dives in again from the high ground. So I think what I've learned most from this is that I need to be using the diving strike a lot more. From just getting up to high ground naturally, either by running or wall crawling, or just climbing something. Because right now I'm kind of addicted. I always use it right after a swing. It feels like I have to swing and diving strike. I don't ever really use it without it. But it's actually really effective using it the other way and saving your swing. Going to high ground again. Does he have another diving strike? He does! Look at that! He just climbed on top of that thing and was able to dive onto Moon Knight without even using a swing. Now he can just shield and swing out whenever he wants to. The swing's on like a, isn't on like a crazy cooldown. It's like 8 seconds, so you could swing, dive in. And sometimes you'll have your cooldown back before you need to use it to get out. Actually, a lot of the time. I think in like Diamond below, you usually get your cooldown back. But when you get to higher levels where people are really focusing you, you don't get your cooldown back in time. So look at that. He literally tanked with his E, got his overshielding, then used his ult to stay alive, got more overshielding, and he's literally just still in the fight. Wall crawls and diving strikes in almost instantly. Saving his swing, using it now, has another diving strike. And right now this dude's just trying to stall the point as long as possible. We actually end up taking it. We killed the 19-inch guy, finally. Alright, so he's making his way back to spawn now. Or back to the point.
Anyone willing to help?
Yeah, I notice he swings kind of low and just kind of goes forward a lot. Doing another wall crawl into a dive. So all in all, it's nothing like crazy fancy. It's just really good execution on his part. Like, look at that. He barely survived with like almost no HP. 26 health. Got his overshield off in time. Went back for some healing. Jumped out without his shield. I think that was a bit of a blunder on his part. Yeah, he actually got picked. He didn't have his cooldown back yet. Probably the only mistake I've seen him make so far. But everything else has just been going ham. Yeah, he gets so much range out of his swings. Like, you can tell he's been playing a while because he knows exactly how to swing just to get through whatever walkway he's trying to go to. Those little cute little low swings to get on the payload just to stop it from moving. And all he's really doing here is just stalling for time and just trying to distract so his teammates can come up into a better position. He might die here. Oh no, he lives. He crawled on the ceiling. This fucker just crawled on the ceiling. All right, I gotta watch that again. 1 second. Oh my god. This fucker escaped death crawling on the ceiling. All right, look at this guy. About to die, dives in. Notice we only have angles here to here. So if he goes here, he's safe until we come up here and can shoot him. But he goes up and he goes to the roof. So I literally can't even get him because I'm flying. I'd have to be low to shoot high. So that's like crazy good positioning on his part. Let's see what this guy does. This is crazy right here. Look at this. Honestly, Emma probably could have got him. I don't know what she's doing. But anyway, look at this shit. He literally climbs up the wall and then uses the roof. I even ulted, so I'm like, this fucker is not getting away. Visible saves with the shield, but he literally goes onto the roof to get away. That's insane, man. Oh, and then Emma's about to get swallowed by Jeffy here. That's wild. All right. And then I die, of course. He's getting low. He's got both his overshields. Popping it. He didn't know where Moon Knight's ult was going to hit. He's wanted to be safe. Kills Moon Knight again. Basic attack with a melee cancel in there. And he's just staying on the payload. He's just literally playing smart, stalling time. Waited a second too late to use his ult, but he would have literally just stayed alive even longer. So takeaways so far. While we move forward to the next part. He's using his ult a lot, not necessarily as like a playmaking thing, even though he has been making plays with it, but he's also using it just to sustain. So he's like using his overshield and his ult for an overshield, and by then he's got his other overshield back. You loop those two together, he's staying alive for a long ass time. Swings out. Actually, we'll do the recap at the end of the video. Let's go back and finish this match out. Taking high ground again. He likes to stay on the high ground just so he can use his diving strike whenever, I've noticed. Going in. Is he gonna climb up here again too? No, he just does. Look at that low swing. Like, what did he swing on? I was like, I just want to see what he swung on to. Play it real slow for a second. So he went about right here. It's not even that high. Most Venoms like go up way higher, but this is relatively low swing. And notice, he literally, it's like he maneuvers literally past the Groot wall right here. Like, look at this. There's literally a Groot wall. Like, when I play Venom, I swing and I hit this wall and my swing just lets go and then I just fall down randomly. I don't know how this guy is not actually, because I have mine set, I don't have easy swing on. I have it set to custom swing, but I'm wondering how he avoids this terrain collision thing. Because whenever I try to do a swing like this and I hit the wall, the swing will just break and I'll just fall right there. But his is still continuing to go. I wonder if it's because he's rotating his camera. Although actually it does look like it broke, but he still was able to keep the momentum from it. Going up high again. Really likes wall climbing using diving strike. Like Venom on this map, crazy with all these walls here. High ground again. Diving strike just from a high ground. And look at that, he just swang straight to a wall and he's literally running to get to cover. Yeah, he's not really doing anything crazy. Besides like the bunny hop, he's just really good mechanically, honestly, on this character. Really showing how much of a... I think like Venom, his kit, he's just like this mosquito character. But when you get him up to like this caliber, he's almost just like a... I don't know, what's way worse than a fucking mosquito? Like an AI Ultron possessed mosquito that actually kills you. He's even getting me in the sky, dude. And then just re-engage. Stays in the fight till he needs healings. Then gets out of the fight. Literally just going in on our whole team and we still can't shut him down. Pops his overshield, swings out of there. Goes up the high ground so he can dive back in. Literally, as soon as he gets that off cooldown, he's using it. Has a swing to get out of trouble. Doesn't have his overshield, so playing a little bit safe. Has his overshield, decides to go in. So when he has his overshield, he tries to be more aggressive because he can take the hits. Pops the overshield. Still has a swing. Swings out of the Wanda ult. Into a wall climb. That's so wild. Diving strike back in. Dude is just the pest that we cannot exterminate. Has his overshield and also has his ult. So he uses overshield. Now he's using his ult. And he's literally just sitting there waiting for us to get closer. Because you can attack Venom when he's his ult and get the final blow on him. Like, look, that was some ho shit. Alright, look what he literally just did with his ult. He literally ulted right here. Because he was low. He's at 162 health. But he's undercover here. So notice, we actually can't even hit him because this hitbox is so small. It's like right here now. We can't actually get a good angle on him. We could still shoot him in the ult. But he's literally just hiding here for a second because look at the timer on his ult. He's got time. I think it's got like 5 or 6 seconds till the ult gets cast. So he's literally just hanging out here. Gets to about as long as he can wait undercover. Gets a little bit of heals from Rocket. And now he's going to push up with his ult. You never see Venoms do this. Venoms just throw the ult out and just like pop it right away. I've never seen someone just like hide for a second with their ult and then like move in. And then he goes in, almost dies, but manages to connect, get the overshield and a kill. Dives in. Uses a high ground. About to get diving strike again. Wall crawl into diving strike. Oh god, yeah. And that's gonna be a dub for them. Holy shit. Yeah, that was nasty, guys. Absolutely nasty. So what are the takeaways from this game? One. Honestly, he didn't really do anything crazy. The first thing I've noticed is that he's just really good at his mobility. He's really good at using the wall climb mechanic and taking high ground and initiating with his diving strike without having to swing into diving strike. He's literally like 90% of the time, he's climbing up a wall or getting a high ground to diving strike in. So he has a swing to get out when he needs it. He's also really good at his swings. He knows how to bunny hop to get extra momentum from his swings. And he mixes in melee cancels with his auto attacks from time to time, on top of just having really good accuracy with his auto attacks. And then some cute stuff here with like the ult camping and just waiting for it and things like that. So anyways, guys, I learned a lot from watching this Venom replay. I'm definitely going to use a lot of this stuff on my Venom as I'm learning Venom more and more, because that's one of the tanks that's been on my list to master a little bit better. Just because when I see him like this, like most people don't play Venom like this, but when I see a Venom played like this, it definitely makes me want a Venom. So guys, have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. Please like this video if you found it educational and enjoyed it. Comment down below and let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. I do have a Captain America guide, definitive Captain America guide in the works. 70-hour Captain America main. I'm going to dump all my nuggets of wisdom into this video, my heart, my soul. It's going to be, my goal is to make it like the best Captain America guide out there, period. So hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on that. Also, we started playing DBD again, so more DBD content coming, and we have a Discord. Link is in the bio. Join the community because, yeah, why not? Communities are cool. Love you. See you guys on the next one.